Pharrell Williams was born in 1973, which makes him 47 today. He's had a long, illustrious career. He began his career in the early 1990s, forming a group with his friends you might have heard of, the Neptunes. Now, we all know the name the Neptunes, but maybe we do not know much of their songs because they were more producers than singers.
Come shake your ass. Shake your ass, but watch yourself. Shake your ass.
They made this song. It was incredibly successful. It appeared on the soundtrack of more than 8 films and in the famous video game Grand Theft Auto.
Getting hot in here, so hot, so take off all your clothes.
They also made this song. It made it to #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. And this, Holla Back Girl, topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 4 weeks and was one of the most played songs of 2005. Can you believe in 2003 the Neptunes produced 43% of songs that played on the radio? Now this is Pharrell Williams' first song. Frontin' was his debut solo single and featured vocals by Jay-Z. For a first song, it was very successful. It peaked at #5 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now we fast forward 10 years and this is his most popular song. I bet you're gonna expect this one.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is.
As you all know, Happy was written as the first and only single from the soundtrack of the film Despicable Me. It was the most successful song of 2014. He won an Oscar for it, and in 2014, it became the most downloaded song in the UK ever, no matter how annoying you may find it today. This is Sam Smith's first ever song. He released it in 2010. He was 18 years old. I mean, you've never heard it, so not much to say. It wasn't successful at all. But then in 2014, at the age of 22, he released this song. This one you might have heard before.
Stay with me.
Stay With Me peaked at #2 in the US and #1 in the UK and has more than 1 billion views on YouTube. Can you guess who this is? It's Drake, whose real name is Aubrey Graham. He released his first single back in 2007 at the age of 21. It is called Replacement Girl, and the song made Drake become the first ever unsigned Canadian rapper to have his music video play on BET. Now, what is Drake's most popular song? He has so many. Well, according to the numbers, it's this one. One Dance is the most successful single of Drake's career. It did slightly better than God's Plan. It was #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks. Why was there never a music video? Apparently, YouTube streams do not influence the single's charts. Those wanting to listen to the song were forced to stream it on services such as Spotify or Apple Music, which do count towards the single's charts. Cardi B's first song was definitely not Bodak Yellow. Cardi B, whose real name is Belcalis Almansar, first joined the cast of reality television series Love and Hip Hop in 2015. She was considered the breakout star of the show's 6th season, which chronicled her rise to stardom and her relationship with her fiancé who was in prison. Her first song was Cheap Ass Weave.
All of these bitches just walking the streets with some cheap ass weave. Cheap ass weave? Cheap ass weave.
I don't have much to say. This is her most successful song.
They call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm in district in the...
You know the song took a year to make? It became the first song led by a female rapper to surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify. Did you know Cardi B has more #1 singles than Nicki Minaj? More on that in another video. Katy Perry's real name is Katherine Hudson. She was born in 1984 and she started out her career as a Christian gospel singer under the name Kate Hudson. This was her first ever song included in her contemporary Christian record titled Katy Hudson. The album only sold 200 copies. She dropped not only Christian singing but her name. She renamed herself Katy Perry and drastically changed her public image. This is her most successful song. Firework was released in 2010. It made it to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed there for 4 weeks. Actually, did you know Katy Perry is the only female artist in history to have 5 number 1 records off of one album? The only male to do so is Michael Jackson. Ariana Grande was born in 1993. She rose to fame thanks to her role as Cat Valentine in the Nickelodeon television series Victorious at the age of 15. Her vocal range has often been compared to the one of Mariah Carey. But obviously it took her a lot of work to get where she is today. This was her first ever song. It's called Put Your Hearts Up. Fast forward until 2018 and this is her biggest hit song.
You like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it. I see it. I like it. I want it.
Seven Rings debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, earning Grande her second number 1 single and second number 1 debut, where it spent 8 weeks atop the chart, becoming her longest-running number 1 single to date. The single became the 5th best-selling song of 2019 and is one of the best-selling songs in digital history.